Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Actually, one moment. It's not showing in my computer. Here we go. It's okay? So,
Yeah, it's okay.
hi everyone. How you guys doing? Hope everyone is fine. My name is Rafael, and I will present this webinar with my partner, Hamzah. I would like you guys to take some notes and ask your questions by the end of the presentation. We will be glad to answer all of them. So, we will talk about entry modes. When a country market is saturated, companies may seek to invest internationally to gain access to more customer, material, partners, and increase their market share. But firstly, it's needed to take some research and weigh some factors, such as culture, lifestyle, climate, geography, and demographic, legal and regulatory barriers, as tax laws, duties, threats, and restriction, foreign country considerations such as resource access, currency rates, protection policies, and the business case, intellectual property, market study, financial feasibility, economic environment. SWOT analysis is a good tool to help you out with all these tasks. After weighing all these factors, the strategy choice should consider a balance between risks, control, and required experience. There are 8 most common entry modes. Hamzah will start talk about one of them. You can go, Hamzah. Hamzah? Hello, Hamzah.
Hello. Sorry, just the internet is disconnected.
Okay.
Yes. Now my turn. You finished
Yes.
the yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes. You can go.
Okay. So I will share my screen. My name is Hamza, and I'm second year Master of Business Administration.
No, actually, you can present by my share window. Can you see it?
Let's see it. Okay, you're sharing windows. Sorry. I will share my. I don't know.
Okay. I will stop mine then. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's going to start screen sharing here in a second.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So the first entry mode, we are talking about acquisition of existing company. In this method, we can acquire an existing business, but with synergy and the staff problems. The pros of this entry mode are established market And we have also established skilled workers and existing knowledge and technology, and we can leverage with all licenses which they have, and we can leverage the vendors and customers relationship. The other process is instant branding and reduce competition. So if we were like 3 main competitors in the same market and we wanted to acquire one of them, so the competition will be just between 2 now. And the other issue is negotiations usually occur at the top level. In this manner, we can expect that it will also take long time, and it's just concentrated in the top level because they have the decision to get this acquisition at proceed. The cons of this method are the blending of corporate cultures. So we have the acquire company culture, and we have the acquired company culture, and we have to blend both culture to see one unique culture. It's common between both of them, and it will consume a lot of time, and it's very expensive, the process itself. While the other cons are hidden problems, which is not discovered by the contract at first. It will be like problems with taxation, legal issues, employees' commitment with the brand and the training, and also the relation with vendors and the favor and concessions with other parties. And the second entry mode is a greenfield investment, which means that we have to start from the scratch and build up our company there. The process are economy of scale. They need economies of scale and scope in production, marketing, finance, everything, research, development, transportation, and purchasing from scratch. And the second one is best long-term stability. That means when we decide to take this greenfield investment as entry mode, we are planning for long-term stability for this production and with full control over brand, staff, and market. Also, the other processes are vendor financing. We can finance our vendors and process the media and press opportunities. The cons are high expense because it needs economies of scale, and competition in this market is difficult to overcome. Governmental regulations put this kind of at disadvantage in the short term. And the third one is entry into markets may take years to happen and a lot of costly barriers because we are establishing from zero. The third entry mode is licensing. Licensing preferred when company transfer via license the right of distribute or manufacture a product or service to a foreign country. This is in general. We have a process which is jump borders and tariff barriers, lower capital with low risk and high ROE. The cons are low control, risk of potential competitors, patents, license limited, and brand reputation may be affected. We have to identify the technology licensing. Licensee will receive intangible property and assistance, while licensor will provide reverse flow. Franchising, like all fast food franchising, gains control over operations in exchange for some type of payment and the promise to abide by the terms and conditions of the contract. Licensor has less financial, legal, and political risk, and a little direct control, and enjoy economies of scale by ordering with owner and other franchisee. Licensee has lower profit than if it owned business or exported its own goods, but also have this good reputation and good economies of scale. The fourth entry mode is foreign direct investment. It happened when it could be achieved through the acquisition of an existing entity or established of a new enterprise where there are a high sales potential and low political risks. So we could not say that we want to invest direct investment in a foreign country when we have a risk, if it's political or financial, or the sales is not good enough to carry all these problems. Now the processes are high degree of control over operation because we are direct investors, and ability to better know customers and competitive environment, and it provides job in target country, and comparative advantage of different economies in terms of labor, supply, and raw materials, and the value of technology ownership. The cons are higher risks with a greater difficulty managing local resources. Also, we have uncountable factors, which is currency and exchange risks, performance requirements risks, and discriminatory tax and licensing requirements. So now we can just proceed the fifth by Rafael. Rafael?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, can you see it?
Yes.
There you go.
Wait. Yeah, one pass. All right. I'm gonna talk about managed contract. Usually, they use it where there is a lack of skill to run the project. It involves selling a method of management and the practical process in exchange for fee. It can provide the whole process, such as personal management, accounting, market service, technical operations, training, etc., or just one of them. The pros are it is an easy entry because the import company already has local know-how, access local market and gain local business experience, and research the market and find others entry modes opportunities. The cons are lack of profit, uh, comparing to other entry modes. And the import component will have insights of the export's know-how and can become a new competitor. An example of management contract is Hill Hotels Resorts that has many brands in all over the countries, almost 80 countries and 2,050 hotels. The next one is exporting. Works best where there is limited sales potential in the target market. It basically sell goods or services in other countries, which means produce in one country and ship them to another. The pros are no investment is required in foreign facilities, minimize risk and investment, gain info about competitors and market, stabilize seasonal market fluctuation by selling excess production capacity. The cons are limit access to local infos, difficult coordination with logistic, government, and marketing, and to overcome trade barriers. In exporting, there are three examples, three types of exporting. I'll talk about indirect exporting. Indirect exporting is sell goods and services through various types of intermediaries. The most common is to hire a commissioned agent that gain a percentage only when they sell. So the pros are those agents can identify customers and markets.
I interrupt you? Sorry. Your slides are not showing on your sharing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Can you see it now? Hello, Hamzah?
So we're
Yes.
still seeing slide one acquisition. Sorry, slide three.
Yeah.
How
Really?
about this? Are you guys using the same slide deck?
Yes.
How
Yes.
about only one of you shares the screen and the other can talk, and then just keep going through the slide. Hamzah,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, let's do that.
I can share you.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say welcome to student Vivian, or Vivan, I think, Vivan, for joining us. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Okay. Okay. Can you see it now?
Very good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We are in Rafael.
We are on 6A. 6A.
Okay. 6A. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So agents can identify customers and markets. They will provide new opportunities and they will translate the publicity materials. The cons are the agents can become competitors. They often work for more than one business and then don't feel from the company. So they work for work by themselves. The examples that I have is Avon and Mary Kay.
Next.
Next, please. The next one is export managing company. Uh, it is an off-site export sales department represent your product. Usually one company does all the formalities and acts behalf of the foreign firm. Usually it acts as a technical expertise to find local distributors to sales representative. The pros are it is a fast entry. The export company will focus only on exporting and they can identify foreign customers and process. The cons are no quality control and can create competition between both or other companies that already work with this export managed company. An example is Frederick Export. Next, please.
Yes. Go ahead.
The third one, exporting, is piggyback. The exporting company, will deal with a company that already operates in the foreign market with an established distribution system. So again, it's a fast entry, low investment commitment, and no need of international experience. The cons is that you have low control of it. The seventh one, entry mode type, is contract manufacturing. The export company contract a local manufacturer to produce their products. The pros are it is an easy entry, access. It will cost. It will have a low cost in labor and transport, and low cost in energy. The cons are again low quality control and no control of price and marketing. An example of contract manufacturing is Foxconn. The final common entry mode is wholly owned subsidiary. It is a direct investment in the target country. Uh, it will build a filial on the foreign country. The pros are maximum operation control. You're gonna have access of all of the process, and it is a long-term strategy. The cons are it is a high investment risk, high resource commitment, and it is a slow entry.
Okay. Thank you, Rafael. So our review is, first, we have to analyze the company's factors and target countries' factors also using SWOT analysis tool. After the research, the company has to evaluate with entry mode fits better, which one is fits better, and the choice is based on findings, a balance between risks, control, and required experience. The most common ways to expand are acquisition of existing company, greenfield investment, licensing, foreign direct investment, management contract, exporting, contract manufacturing, and wholly owned subsidiaries. Thank you for your listening, and we are welcoming any question. Thank you.
I'm just going to say, Vivan, since you're the only student here, if you have any questions, this is a great time to get some one-on-one time with the coaches if you have any questions about your report or just for any information. But if otherwise, then just let us know, okay? So. And you're unmuted, by the way, so you can talk freely if you'd like. But coaches, very well. This is very good. I know that webinars are kind of tricky, especially getting to the technological pieces, but you guys did really well. Thank you so much for your guys' patience and hard work, and keep up with the good work, you guys. Seriously.
Thank you very much for your interest and for your efforts to proceed this webinar as well. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You guys got it done.
Thank you for your support.
The biggest piece, and so biggest piece is over. So anyways, we'll end the webinar, and you guys get to go on with your day. And also, I'll be sending some cases to you guys, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. Have a good day, you too.
Have a good one, everyone.
Thank you, Hamzah.